Thanks Meter for sponsoring this video. There are two key things you must have in order to have a delicious burger. One of them is making sure you have an amazing crust. And we all know a smash burger is king for that. The next key thing is juiciness. Many people would argue that juiciness is the most important thing on a burger. And I understand why. But is there anything that can be done to guarantee that the burger will always be juicy, no matter what you do to it? Well, today we find out. Because everything starts off with this, an incredible flavor substance that will drive everyone nuts with flavor. To make it, it is not as hard as you might think, because everything starts off with this, bone marrow, also known as the butter of the gods. Now, because our burgers is made 100% with beef, that is the reason why we're going to be using bone marrow. But bone marrow by itself is just not enough. So to make that wonderful gelatin, you want to go ahead and throw in some onions, followed by leeks, carrots, garlic, and a good amount of water. As now what you need is patience. You want to cook this up for a very long time. You can clearly see that it's draining all of that bone marrow from the bone. That's what we want. As after about 4 hours, you want to go ahead and strain the whole thing, as in the end you are left with this wonderful liquid. However, we need solid, and for that I'm going to be adding gelatin. You want to mix everything well to ensure that it's fully dissolved, cover it up, and let it solidify on the refrigerator overnight. As the very next day, you take it out and take a look. An extremely flavorful gelatin that is going to go well with burgers. Next up, to chop this up. And the easiest way to do it is to use a cooling rack. Just place it down and press. It will chop everything up easily and create the perfect size. Because now you want to combine the whole thing with some ground beef. To be specific, 80% lean and 20% fat. As once you're done, take a look. An incredible amount of juiciness, but it's still in solid format. Now, I have never done this before, and I don't know if it's going to work. So outside we went to go ahead and cook some burgers. As usually, whenever you're cooking nice thick burgers, there is no issue at all. Because the fat of the burger will render, but not any additional liquid that you try to put in. And since fat gets really sticky into the meat, the end results of a regular burger is just awesome. Now to try the new experiment. I decided to go ahead and use my wireless thermometer so that I can keep an eye on the temperature. We want to cook this to perfection, but one of the things I was not ready for was as soon as it started cooking, it just melted. This was a complete disaster. You can clearly see that the burger is not holding together. It was just not a good idea. But then I thought, what if we just cook it on a griddle? That should hold all of the juiciness. But then something even worse started happening. Everything that we love about a burger is completely gone. As you can clearly see, instead of forming a crust on a burger, I'm doing the complete opposite. And on top of that, losing all of that delicious juice. But I didn't want to give up, as I was hoping that the caramelization of the juice would be incredible. So I went ahead and tried to finish up the burger. Once it was cooked, I even added the cheese. Then it was time for the assembly. And in the end result, I had one of the most ridiculous burgers I've ever made. It is absolutely nuts. And the worst part is that it went completely the opposite direction that I was looking for. Remember, the whole key is to make the juiciest burger. And you can clearly see that this is the opposite of it. But then I had one of the most incredible thoughts. Have you ever had soup dumpling? If you had, you know exactly how delicious it is. And here's how this experiment went down. The first thing to do is to make dumpling dough. That is pretty simple. It only takes 2 ingredients, flour and water. After letting it rest for 20 minutes, you want to go ahead and open it up. Once you have done so, I added the meat right in there. Then I closed it up, and just like a soup dumpling, I went ahead and tried to steam it. And as I did, things went completely south. I mean, just take a look at it. Since it's so big, it completely deflated. But the next best thing was to go ahead and deep fry the whole thing so that it can hold together. And that worked extremely well. As once it was done, take a look. Perfectly deep fried soup dumpling burgers. To finish it up, I coated the whole thing in chili oil. And for the assembly, I started with a toasted bun, followed by a generous amount of burger sauce, which by the way is mayo, ketchup, mustard, Worcestershire sauce. Mix everything well and that's it. It's that simple. As right on top of that, you want to go ahead and add the soup dumpling, followed by the good old American cheese. Melt that up and top it off with the bun. Now you tell me, take a look at this. I'll tell you one thing, I have never seen anything like it, and I cannot wait to find out how it's gonna taste, because now I say, it is enough talking, and it is time to try how good or bad this actually is. So let's do it.
Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Meter. Father's Day is right around the corner, and can you think of a better gift than a perfectly cooked steak? I mean, I don't know about you, but I would say that is the perfect Father's Day gift. So why not give your dad the Meter Father's Day bundle, which includes the unique ingredients engraved Meter 2 Plus that has all of the features you've come to love from Meter. Direct heat grilling up to 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, so you can get that ideal crust without worrying having to take out the thermometer. Plus, it is waterproof, wirelessly connects to your phone, and it has multiple sensors to ensure an accurate reading. Not to mention that it does let the world know that you're the best dad ever. Also in the bundle, they give you 2 barbecue rubs to get started, 2 barbecue mitts that are heat resistant, so you can touch that pan, flip that steak, and do so much more without a worry. The bundle even comes with a bottle opener and microfiber towels. You can't go wrong with this incredible Father's Day bundle. So if you're interested, check them out in the link in the description to get $50 off the entire bundle. Thanks Meter for sponsoring this video, but now let's get right back to it. All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful burgers, gentlemen. What do you guys think, huh?
That burger looks good. This burger looks good. That's not a burger.
Yeah, what do you mean it's not a burger?
What is that?
It looks interesting, must say.
No, I'm captivated by it. I want to know what's in it.
Do you guys remember when we go to the dim sum restaurant and they have like the soup dumpling and we just drink it?
Burger, but with dumpling.
Yes,
type of fun?
yes,
Damn.
that's exactly what this is. I cannot wait to try it.
I don't know if you actually did that with a burger.
Yes.
We're about to find out, but if you did, you are about to change the world.
Oh my God, I cannot wait. So here's my thought, okay? First thing I want is to make the burger juicy. So we're gonna leave this one for last because I did something really crazy about this one as well. And for comparison, because we always gotta have a true comparison, we got a regular burger first. So we know the difference, everybody. We need to let you know if it's gonna be better or worse. Very first burger, we're gonna give it a go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I have no problem with this burger, everybody.
What I like the most is the fact that it tastes like you got some Kiss of the Dragon.
That's right.
You guys know how much I love burgers, and this one, it just hits home for me. Flavors are spot on. You have a great crust. You have that sauce that's nice and tangy, adds a little bit of pop for this burger deliciousness. It's just textbook burger, and I'm gonna eat every freaking bite.
This is delicious. Agree?
Dude,
Yeah.
perfect burger.
Now, this one is quite different, and I want your opinion. I'm very interested about this one. Go ahead.
Different in a good way or a bad way?
I'm not sure.
Has a little bit of a weird smell to it though. Not a good weird either.
Not in a good way?
We're used to good weird around here on GUGAFOODS.
This is a strange weird.
This is a bad weird.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Damn. It's crunchy
Damn, this is the driest burger I ever had in my life.
and dry.
Can I have a glass of water?
Literally.
You have the same bread that's nice and soft. The cheese is good. The sauce is good, but the patty is just throwing me off, bro.
100% agree, but trust me, this is one of the many unsuccessful attempts to make this burger here.
That looks good.
So you ready?
Oh yeah.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Okay.
And then?
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
That's such an awesome experience, everybody. That is phenomenal.
And there's a burger in here too?
Yes, now you can go ahead and take a bite.
Okay.
That is incredible.
Bro, this is so juicy you could drink it, bro. Are you kidding me?
It is a tremendous pain in the butt to make, but it's so worth it.
I'm glad you got practice because I'm gonna ask this for my birthday. Not only does the breading on the outside of the burger have a wonderful flavor, once you taste that broth, so flavor, it's so beefy. I guess it mixed with the burger, so you get a little bit of that burger taste with it as well. It's like burger soup in a bun? Like, what would you even say?
I really like the fact that it's like a double dough. Because you got the bun, and then you got the dough around the actual burger. It's amazing.
This rivals the burger that changed my life.
Damn, that bad?
That's how, no, that good.
That good?
That's how good this thing is, guys.
The only thing about this burger is that once you drink the broth, everybody, there's not that much anymore. But this was a tremendous success.
Yes.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. Remember, everything I use is always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.